Today, I want to talk to everyone about impact fees. You know, if you live in Anderson School District 1, you're going to more than likely be told when you hear about this impact fee study, if you haven't already, that it is not going to affect you. It does not affect current homeowners. This is one of the things that they tell you. And that is absolutely not true. And this is how it's not true. The entire fee of the $11,285 that they are proposing to be charged for any new construction home in the Anderson School District 1 district will absolutely impact the people that live near these houses that are being built. Because when the county assessment comes back, all of the properties are going to show appreciation. This extra fee on these houses, which coincidentally, an $11,285 fee that is included in a mortgage is going to cost an additional $8,000 in interest over the 30-year life of that loan, and that was figured at a 4% interest rate, which we will more than likely be seeing by the end of this year. Impact fees is a fee that is levied on any new construction within a school district that has done an impact fee study and then has recommended typically to the local government that an impact fee be put on any new construction in that school zone. The best way I know to break it down is to use our school district as an example, because they have actually recommended to our planning commission that an impact fee be put in on Anderson School District 1. If you come to South Carolina and you want to purchase a new construction, or let's just say you're going to purchase some land to build a new construction, once the builder pulls that permit, they are going to be charged $11,285. Cost is obviously going to be passed on to the consumer. Supposedly, according to an impact fee study, we are having an influx of growth in this school district, and they are trying to collect these impact fees, proposing it so that the current people that live in Anderson School District 1 are not taxed for the growth that's coming into our county. And part of that appreciation is going to be that $11,285 that has been passed on by the builder or developer to the buyer. So that house is going to sell for $11,285 more than the one beside it before the impact fee was passed, and potentially, closed 2 days before the impact fee was passed. It's a really, really complicated subject, and everybody can fight their own side. But I live and work and play in Anderson School District 1. I do not believe this impact fee is needed at this time. We have builders that are trying to build new construction for our service providers that work in this area, right? So our police officers, our school teachers, our EMS workers, anyone that works in this area deserves to be able to live in the area that they work. We are not against better schools as realtors. We are not against better education. We want better education, and we know we need it in order to continue to have the growth here. For the school teachers, that all these schools they want to build, they're just knocking school teachers out of being able to live in their own district, because what school teachers make right now, an $11,285 impact fee on a brand new construction that they're looking at may push them right over the ability to be able to buy in their own district. And with building costs at an all-time high, property values at an all-time high, builders are already taking a minimum profit on these houses that they're trying to build, and every fee that is charged to them is going to be passed on to the buyer because they have to make a living too, right? The builders have to be able to make a living on these new constructions that they're building. We have had an influx in growth here in the Anderson School District 1 area. There are parts that has grown very, very quickly. Just basically, it's kind of overspilled from Greenville, and they didn't have proper zoning in place, so their area grew very, very quickly. And I'm not saying that, at some point these schools might not need to make arrangements for additional growth. I just don't think this is the time. In the southern part of the county, which is where I live, Williamston, Pelzer, West Pelzer, the Anderson side of Piedmont, where we're trying to revitalize our mill areas to bring decent housing, the first-time home buyer realm, or retirees, just whoever needs a little bit more affordable housing. This is going to kill that. There are so many myths versus facts on impacts, but this growth that we are experiencing right now, I do not believe will maintain nor sustain. We have had an influx of people over the last couple of years, absolutely, definitely. We are having an influx in growth right now just because of where we have been as a country for the last 2 years, the pandemic of the last 2 years, and a lot of people are just putting some plans that they have had on hold in motion. Just, the last 2 years have been life-changing to a lot of people for various reasons. And so a lot of people are deciding they're not going to work that extra 5 years to get a little more Social Security. They're going to go ahead and retire now, and they're going to enjoy their life some. The last numbers I heard from the state for people that are moving into our area, only 1 in every 4 has a child in school, which means the other 3 families that move here are going to be paying for brand new schools, and they have no one in schools. So how is that fair? Because that's one of the basis of Anderson School District 1 is we can't have our own residents burden the cost of building these new schools to prepare for the growth of the people that are coming in here. All I would ask is that, you do your own studying, you call your planning commissioner, you call your county council member, and, have a discussion with them about this, because this will impact every person that lives in Anderson School District 1 that is near any new construction that's going up. This is not the time for this fee. I'm not saying that there won't be a time in the future for this fee. I'm just saying that right now is not the time for this fee, not with everything else we have going on. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. I'm sorry if it was confusing. It's just a really hard issue to break down. I will be more than happy to answer any questions. If you have any, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Or you can email me, or my phone number is there as well if you want to call and have a chat. Thanks so much.